Do you stream and game off of a single computer? Do you have a choppy or pixelated stream or lag issues and FPS drops? Well, don't worry, I've got you covered here. Welcome in, YouTube. Today, inside of OBS, I'm going to show you how to fix a laggy or choppy stream or FPS drops on high-resolution games. If you already have your stream set up, this is going to take a bit of setup, and it's going to take some time to go back through all of your scenes and make the changes. But if you're setting it up for the first time, and you want to just go ahead and set it up so that you don't have any future issues, you're in the best position. The one major setting change we're going to talk about is down here under the controls and the settings, and then we're going to go to video, and then we're going to change both resolutions for base and output to 720. Before you change your resolutions to 720 on both, make sure you create a new profile, one for 720 and one for 1080. That way you don't have them both set the same. Now, even though that was the one main tip you came in for, I do have one more tip I'll be giving out a little bit later that a lot of people don't know. Now, if you previously had your stream set up, all of your scenes are going to look extremely zoomed in. This is because we just went from 1080 resolution down to 720. And this is where I was talking about it's a bit more setup if you already had it set up. But what you're going to want to do is go up here into the scene collection, and you're going to want to duplicate your scenes. You're going to label it 720. So I have my main scenes and my 720 scenes. So this is 1080, this is 720. You're going to want to go into profile and do the exact same thing. You're going to duplicate the profile and name one of them 720 and the other one labeled as your 1080. What doing this allows you to do is if you're streaming a game like Call of Duty that requires high FPS and a lot of graphics, you can go to the 720 under the profile and under the scene collection before you start streaming. This will reduce the lag on the video and allow you higher FPS in-game. And then if you're going to go play a game like Rocket League that doesn't require as much, you can go to your 1080 settings under the profile and under the scene collection and start your stream that way. And that'll let you have the highest quality under both. Here's a clip of me streaming Call of Duty on 1080 versus 720.
Told you.
Let's talk about how to fix your 720 scenes so that they're all the correct size. You're going to go ahead and click on a scene. You're going to go into the sources, and you're going to unlock the sources. You can highlight them all by clicking one, and then pressing Shift and clicking the bottom one. You're going to right click, and you're going to go up to Transform, and then you're going to go to Fit to Screen. When you do this, it's going to blow them all up 100% of the screen size. Then what I did is I went back and I locked all of them and hid them, and just left one of them. I would leave it unlocked, resize it the way I want it on the screen, and then lock it, and then move on to the next one. You'll unlock the next one, you'll make it visible, and you'll resize it back where you need it. Then you'll go ahead and lock it, and move on to the next one. And you'll do this through all of your sources. You'll have to do it for each individual scene. It takes a little bit of time, but it's much worth it. If you use tools like a Stream Deck, you'll also want to make two profiles on your Stream Deck. You'll want to make a 720 profile and a 1080 profile, because when you switch back and forth on OBS, your Stream Deck will not automatically go from one to the other. You'll have to either reselect the settings, or like I said, make a secondary profile that you can just switch to. For a quick rundown on making a new profile under the Stream Deck, if you open up your Stream Deck app, on the top left, click the down arrow, go to Edit Profiles, and then you're going to right click on your profile and duplicate it. On the other one, you'll right click and rename it. And now you have two separate profiles. You can switch easily between two right here by clicking the down arrow and selecting one. Then you can just go to each one of your sources and redo it for the 720, and then you can go back and forth. Now for those final settings that I told you I'd be giving you a really good tip about. We got upload speeds required to stream on Twitch, the resolution, at which you're streaming, the frame rate at which you're streaming, and the bit rates you should be running for each of those streams. And this is where you can change them. We'll go ahead and go and hide this. And we're going to go into settings. And then we're going to go to output, change it to advanced at the top. And then you have your bit rate right here. So this one that I'm on currently is my 1080 at 60 frames. So I'm choosing to run it at a 4500 bit rate. You can play around with these and see what works best for you. But this chart right here is a good guideline for getting it set up. Also, as a side note, the upload speeds are what are required to be able to stream to Twitch, but that doesn't include anything else you're doing on your computer. So you'll need at least this much just for the streaming part, and you'll need more to add on for everything else. And once again, if you found this video informational or helpful, please share it to your friends and help me grow. Don't forget to like the video, comment in the bottom if you'd like to see anything special, and also subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you can find your way back when I drop my next video.